If the thought of stepping onto a plane fills you with dread, you're not alone. Almost half the population suffers from fear of flying. Believe it or not, one way to overcome it is to take control in the cockpit.
Welcome aboard Flight Experience. My name's Captain Todd Mickelson. Leave your fear at the door and let's go flying.
It might sound relatively simple, but for more than 40% of us, it's our biggest fear.
Fear of flying brings together a number of what we might call super fears. Fear of being in an enclosed place where you can't escape, fear of loss of oxygen, fear of being at great height where you might fall.
Thousands of Australians go through the rigours of check-in, security checks, boarding planes and flying every day. But if you suffer from aviophobia, it has a whole new meaning.
We had a young gentleman, a teenager, come to the store to go flying with us, and he actually got to the point he was in tears at the front of the door, just didn't want to come into the store. After talking to him and running him through a few exercises and things, we got him into the simulator. He flew, had a ball.
Todd is a commercial 747 pilot who's dedicated to curing that fear of flying. He believes if sufferers have an understanding of how a plane looks and feels, they will begin to feel more comfortable. After September 11, upgraded airline security meant the cockpits remained off limits. Todd unlocks the cockpit door to demonstrate just how much control pilots really have should things go wrong.
The vast majority of things that happen in an aeroplane are never out of our control. There's things that happen that we then manage or we have to react to.
Understanding how to stop a panic attack is also part of it.
Turbulence is uncomfortable, but it's not unsafe. You'll overcome a panic attack. It's brief. The most important thing to do is to slow down your breathing.
For many, the breakthrough comes when they take the controls and fly in a simulator. For a little over $1,000 and around 2 weekends of work, Todd and his team of psychologists say most people can overcome the fear of flying. And from there, not even the sky's the limit. Putting fear in the overhead compartment for good. Sufferers argue it's worth every cent. Jesse Grayson, 10 News.